Hello, welcome to the second instalment of Give Kitchen. Today we've relocated to my apartment and Dario's going to do a bit of a cooking lesson with me and teach me how to cook a dish, aren't you, Dario?
Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do a beautiful, delicious tofu scramble. We're going to have a bit of a Chinese essence going on here today. So I'm going to put everything in the wok over here, and Paul's going to mix it all up, make it all nice.
I'm going to do a bit of a
magic
mix, really.
Yeah.
Could go disastrous long, this one.
I don't think it will, though. We've not rehearsed it yet. But
Dario is generally the master chef of the outfit. And we both work, obviously, we work with Give. You probably know what Give is. It's a one-for-one giving company. For everything that we sell, we've got an online food store where we lovingly sort of create meals. We coming out with a new menu, aren't we, shortly, Dario?
Very soon. Very soon. The new menu will be coming out next year, early parts of January. We've got 14 completely new, fresh, delicious dishes, and we're excited with launching that. We're just perfecting everything now. Unfortunately, this is not going to be on it, but some similar dishes to this will be on it. So
we have been tasting them in the Give Kitchen, haven't we?
Yeah, hence
bit of a tasting session. It was good.
Right, so I've just put a little bit of sesame oil in here. Just going to heat that up a little bit. Sesame oil is a great infusion of toasted sesame seeds, and smells great. Adds a little bit more of a dimension.
Yeah, it's got a really good smell, hasn't it?
Yeah, really nice. We've got ingredients-wise, we've got loads of ingredients going on today. We've got tofu, obviously, firm tofu, which is really good. We're going to crumble that in later. Rice noodles, coriander, sesame seeds, Chinese 5-spice, bean sprouts, garlic, pak choy, spring onions, red peppers, and fresh tasting ginger. And we've got some nice hoisin here as well. A little bit of soy sauce and the famous pink Himalayan salt and black pepper.
Would you class this as a Chinese dish or a Thai sort of style dish?
Well, it's bordering really, Paul, but I'll stick to Chinese, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'd say Chinese. So we're going to put some of these in, so Paul, you're going to stir these up as we put it in.
Okay, let's just start the cooking lesson.
This is it. So some spring onions going in there. Okay.
So Dario's going to teach me how easy it is to prepare some of our meals.
Yeah, you don't often see Paul in the kitchen unless he's tasting.
Unless I'm eating the food, really.
So a bit of red peppers in there.
Nice mix of colours there as well.
Definitely, and textures. We're going to throw in the bean sprouts as well. And tofu is one of those ingredients where, you know, it's quite versatile because it doesn't have a specific type of flavour. It's pretty bland. But you know, you infuse it with loads of different spices and it absorbs really well. You can deep fry it, you can saute it off, you can scramble it. There's many different ways you can do it. We're going to add some pak choy in as well. In fact, what we'll do is, Paul, we'll add them in right at the end. Because
with the tofu, I mean, it doesn't look the most appetising, to be honest, but it's good from the nutrition point of view, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a really good source of protein.
Really good source of protein.
Made with soybeans, which they get a lot of bad press, soybeans, really, don't they? But
yeah.
The type of soy, because soy's an Asian product, really. It's not sort of the Monsanto Americanized soybeans, although they're hard to get away from these days.
Yeah.
But it's generally made in the Asian market where they use fermented soybeans, and the way that they prepare them means they are a lot healthier for you than some of like the Americanized products that are on the market. And we always try at Give to try and get organic products. The more organic, the better, because it's got less additives in. It's natural as nature intended, really. No sort of modified crops really in the Give Kitchen. Don't agree with that, do we?
No, not at all. I know you pay a little bit extra as well for your organic stuff, but at the end of the day, it's well worth it, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah, and we have got a Give Kitchen. We do the online food range, but we're also at the minute in the process of setting an online supermarket, a sort of Give shop, and we're going to be opening our very first Give restaurant and Give shop in Liverpool, in Brunswick Dock, Liverpool, which is a big step forward for the company, isn't it, Dario?
Huge step forward. I mean, this is something that bit of ginger going in. This is something that we've really been looking to do for quite a while now, isn't it?
It was the original idea for the company, but we've been so busy trying to set up the infrastructure, and also there's been so much research and development gone into the products in the last year.
Yeah.
It's took a while to get us to the stage where we are now, and we've had to build up the charitable foundation that we do. So as part of Give, they've got a Give charitable foundation, which we were literally waiting 6 months from the charity mission to get our charity number through. Luckily, we've just got our charity number through this week, so we're a registered charity now, and as a result of that, we're going to have a launch of our new website coming shortly, and we've also got quite a few big projects. We're giving out to homeless shelters in Liverpool and Manchester. We're doing a project with Bernardo's, which is helping children that have been abused or children that have recently come out of care, where they're quite vulnerable, vulnerable young adults or vulnerable young children, where they sort of get left by society. So, the whole point of Give is to give back. It's the essence and the name of the company. And, we look for projects that sort of fit with what we do, don't we, really?
Yeah, we've got 1,000 meals going out for Christmas, haven't we?
Yeah.
1,000 meals we've got going out to people for Christmas. We'd like to say a big thank you again to all our customers out there. Thanks a lot for helping us over the last, since we opened in June, over the last 6 months. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to go forward as we are doing so strongly in what we're doing. Since Paul's been talking to you a little bit about what we do, I've added some garlic, some ginger, some Chinese 5 spice. I've put a little bit of coriander in there as well. I've turned the heat up, but I'm going to turn it down a little bit. We're going to add some.
Sure I don't burn it.
We're going to add some hoisin sauce now, which is a delicious ingredient. I love this. They're only small, these spoons, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just stir that in, Dario.
Yeah, just give that a little mix there. Beautiful. We're going to put some nice sesame seeds in there as well. A few more.
With the, I've seen that you used the oil there. What was that, sesame oil that you cooked with?
Yeah, that was sesame oil. And then the pak choi is going in as well, lastly.
I mean, what is the difference in the different oils? Because, can you just explain to the viewers, some are obviously healthier for you, aren't they, and some...
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's different benefits and qualities with the oils. A lot of people use coconut oil. Sometimes with coconut oil, if it's infused with too much, then it can change the flavour of your dish. You can get the coconut oil that's got no coconut flavour in it. Peanut oil's a really good one. You like that, don't you?
Yeah, I love peanut oil.
Sesame oil. There's almond oil. There's so many different types. Again, it just depends what dish you're cooking and what you want to complement.
I think as well, like one of the things that you have to take into account with oils is when you use like sort of the nut oils or the coconut oils, they have a really, really high boiling point, so they don't deteriorate and the fats in them don't break down. Whereas a lot of people make the mistake of cooking with olive oil, whereas olive oil is really just a seasening, isn't it, for salads and that?
Yeah, I mean, olive oil, there's this, personally, I mean, I'm half Italian, so, I grew up on extra virgin olive oil, brilliant, but, I've always had it on top of salads or this, that and the other, cooking.
Are you saying no to the olive oil?
I'm not saying no, I'm saying what you said, which is basically to drizzle it on afterwards. When it changes temperature, it sort of changes structure as well when it gets too hot, like Paul was saying, so it's not the healthiest oil. But you
must have had some really nice olive oils though in Italy, like
Is
it similar stuff that you get in the supermarkets here? Would you say they are virgin olive oil, or are they lower quality product?
There is a few. I mean, with olive oil, it's all about the press, isn't it? So you get different presses. You get the first press, which is the most quality grade of the oil, and then you get the second press, third press, and so on. And as they become higher, the presses, they're not as flavoursome. Right, we're going to plate up in a second. We've got some nice rice noodles over here. I've seasoned them with a little bit of salt and pepper, and I've also put a little bit of oil on them, just a little dash of oil, simply so they don't stick together too much. So I'm just going to put them on a plate here. Look at that, Paul. Good job. Looks good, that. We need to have a little taste of it first.
Before you taste it. I'm very aware. I burn my mouth and everything I eat because I've got absolutely no patience. So I think Dario's going to burn his mouth now. No?
Okay, that's nice.
Good.
Good. So just plate it on the top. Beautifully done. A bit more.
I mean, that amount definitely, could serve two or three people, couldn't it? Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like that,
Well, Tim's going to get some as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'll Tim behind the camera.
Tim can have a little bit.
We're going to put some sesame seeds on the top. We're going to put a little bit of hoisin again, just to give it a bit more colour and a bit more flavour. And then we're going to finish it with some freshly chopped coriander.
Is it important to do the garnishes on food and like that? Because a lot of the times, when you're sort of cooking on your own, you can let that slide, can't you? And do you think, does it add to the flavour?
Yeah,
I love coriander personally.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, fresh coriander, you had a little bit in the dish, but then a bit of freshness on top of it, definitely. I mean, so there you go, guys. We've got a Chinese ToFu Scramble made by Mr. Paul Hampson himself. And
I wouldn't say I made it. I needed your help there, Dario.
only slightly. So give it a little taste there. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really good. It's really nice.
Fantastic. Check us out at www.givekitchen.com and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
Thanks a lot.
Happy days, man.